Would help if I unmuted my mic. What's up, Internet? Mwahaha! Say cheese. It always helps when you unmute the mic. Just a tip. Just a tip. So, we're going to do some Aion today. Loadout will be next week, next Wednesday. So, if you want to play some Loadout, get the Steam updated and all that jazz if you're not on there. When you do, come on over and join the MMO Bomb public group so that we can play when we're not streaming. You can hit me up whenever I'm on. I'm happy to play whatever if I've got the time. So, we've got chat here. Everybody's behaving. Be good. Don't force me to drop some ban hammers. I don't want to do it. And let's get into some Aion here. I do have maybe a giveaway or two that we'll talk about in a little bit here. So let me bring up that. Okay, great. So for those of you that are in Aion, we are going to be on Tiamat, and we're on the Asmodean side. And we're going to roll a new character. So stop screaming at me, you Templar, you. I don't even know what this Ilios button does. They're garbage. I don't know. I see some of those people running around, but I don't know what they do. Warrior, Scout, Mage, Priest. If you haven't played Aion in a long time, I was one of those people that subscribed when it came out, and then pretty much stopped about a month. Yes, yes, one man Wolfpack, blood for blood, my friend. So I played it for a little while, subbed and did all that, and then quit. It was just way too Eastern as far as a mob grind for me. When update version 3.0 came out, and even before then, they had revamped a lot of it so that it shifted from a mob grind to a quest grind, which I don't mind a good quest grind, so I'm okay with that. But then they did a whole bunch of revamped stuff, so it was, when they converted to free-to-play, it was a no-brainer. It was such a good game that the free-to-play conversion and the upgrades just made it a great game, in my opinion. And then 4.0 is coming shortly, so you got even more being added to the game. And if you've watched the free-to-play cast, you know about the fast-track server already, which we're going to be jumping on so that we can get double the XP, baby. No, one man. I'm using the XP boost for the live stream. So what? I don't normally play a mage, so I think we're gonna do a mage today. My main is a priest, so. Oh, you can boo all you want about the one-man server. Okay, this is probably a lot of people's favorite part of Aion, is the character creator. There's actually, if you surf YouTube, there's a bunch of pretty clever videos where people have really used this character creator to get pretty close to some celebrity lookalikes. So let's pick. I mean, you can get absurd with this stuff. Dun, dun. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby head. There it is. That's a little Napoleon. Regular body, athletic, lean. That is large. Round. There's a small body. Nice. I don't know. I'm thinking that one might be it, Chad. I don't know. We gotta maybe change the color of the afro. I think that's it right there. What do you guys think? Is that it? Looks like I have a bunch of straw on my head. Oh, helps when you name them. Thank you, Parson1. He or she likes it, so we'll go with that. We'll also stick with the tough voice.
You chose well when you chose me. You chose well when you chose me.
They are no match for me.
No, we'll give it Callus voice. That's awesome.
I'm worth 10 of you. I'm worth 10 of you.
That's definitely it. Let's see, we need a name here. I already have like 17 different variations on Magicman on this particular server, so we'll ignore that. Yes! Yeah, bro. Let's jump in here. Oh, gotta go dark for a minute on the game here, so I can enter in my secret password. There you go. Hey, Parson123, that's the password on my luggage. Stop it.
A war against
Don't give it
two
away.
enemies.
Yeah, we're skipping. Alright, let's, oh, first we gotta... Yeah, fast track. It sounds like the type of thing some idiot would have on his luggage. That's amazing. That's the same combination I have on my luggage. Yeah, fro. Let's go. Let's do this. So what do we got here? This is my regular attack. Flame bolt. Never played a mage, so... Oh, I got a root already. Well, that's awesome. Alright, first off, we'll get rid of bandages. We'll get rid of loot. We'll leave attack there for the time being. Oh, welcome to Adele Hill.
Greetings. Come back anytime.
Meet Vandar. Yeah, anytime somebody mentions Monty Python, Twitch does seem to crash. Get this damn lamppost out of my way. As for Lumbra.
May Aion watch you.
Oh, yeah.
When faced with a target you want to attack,
You should be able to watch in 720.
the wrong target.
I'm making a not very effective use of root right now. After the stream Avenger, I will check my my outbound and make sure that it's set correctly. I may have messed something up. It's been a while since I've streamed. If so, it will be corrected for next week. Oh yeah, 4 things and level. So what is everybody playing lately? I don't care if it's free or pay to play, whatever. What's everybody been playing?
As for Lumbra, may Aion watch you.
Ding.
As for Lumbra.
XCOM, yeah. That's a ton of fun. Really, Raiders? I haven't been playing too much Raiders. Steamrollers, League of Legends, there it is. And AVA. Blade and Soul. Wow, we got a big mix in here. I can't wait to get level 10 and get my damn wings. Walking's a pain. Bops 2.
As for Lumbra. The advantage is ours.
Anybody playing Path of Exile? That seems to be another one that I keep falling in and out of. Definitely long live free to play as Asdo. Asdo, Dio. Yeah, One Man Wolfpack. I want to check that game out too. The epic quest for mighty loot. No, Asdo, I don't play Second Life. To be honest, if I'm being totally honest, I don't think I've ever sat down and played Second Life. I had it loaded at one point, but I don't think I ever got around to it.
Nice day, isn't it? Goodbye.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online, 9.5-minute trailer. Had some interesting things for us to chew on in there. I don't know. One, I want to hear the payment model, although obviously I think that's going to be a either buy-to-play or sub-based. I think they may avoid sub-based just because, you know, SWTOR and some other recent things kind of prove that that's not really the way to go. But, yeah, I don't know. I have mixed emotions for Elder Scrolls. And that's probably because I love the offline game so much that I'm afraid the online game might just ruin it and be taking advantage of the IP. It's certainly one I'm watching, though. Yeah, it's being developed by ZeniMax. They're Bethesda's online side of the business. I have gifts that I'm not going to open. Yep, PlanetSide. PlanetSide 2. Very soon. Very soon. And then you got Star Wars doing the 15th beta for DK Online just started. The first look for that's up on the site.
The advantage is ours.
Yeah. Born to Fire. You were very quick to say that you were just kidding on that one. My favorite part of excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold. My favorite part of Spunkify's Born to Fire first look was at the end of the first look when the game was just so boring he forgot the title, and I've so been there many times. Warren Story, Best of 2012, FTW. Alright, so these have your area story quests. Blood for Blood.
Was there something you needed?
Yeah, we talked about that on a free-to-play cast too. If what you thought the best free-to-play game overall for 2012 was going to be. I definitely think PlanetSide 2 is going to be in the mix for that. Just as far as mass appeal, you know, I know it's hard to compare like an FPS to an MMORPG and all that, but I definitely think PlanetSide 2 is going to be in the mix for best free-to-play 2012. Tribes, I think, will be pretty close. I definitely think Tribes Ascend is part of the conversation, at least.
Nice day.
I think Smite's another one that might be in the conversation, but would ultimately fall short. Okay, so these, if you don't know about the fast track servers, these types of quests here, from certain people, actually require you to bounce back and forth from fast track to standard and back. So, if you pick up this quest here, it tells you to go back to the server and talk to the normal server and talk to somebody. Yeah. On the 50th, Muin says, I still love that joke. We have more subscribers than Warren Story has players. Yeah, that was on the 50,000 subscriber video for MMO Bomb's YouTube page. So just a little extra money. And then I'll get another quest to go back. And it's easy money. Oh, I love Warren's Story. I wanted to shoot myself doing that first look. Like, normally in first looks, I know I'm only giving the game, you know, maybe a couple hours of playtime from the time I start recording to the time I'm done and I'm going to edit something together for you guys. So, you know, it's not meant to be a full review, obviously. You know, I'm not going to pretend that I could give you a review, honest appraisal of a game after 2 or 3 hours of playing, especially something that changes as often as MMO games do. So the first look's, you know, just designed to, hey, here's what it is. If you want to go check it out, check it out. So normally I'll just say, you know, these are the things that I'm coming across that I like so far. These are the things I don't. Here's where some bugs may be that they're still working on. And then you guys can make the call. But Warren's Story, after 30 minutes, I was like, God, I don't even want to play this for a first look. Ugh. City of Steam. I actually enjoyed doing the City of Steam first look, Zachary. It fought, back when I recorded it was early stage alpha, so it kind of fought with fraps a little bit. That was probably one of the hardest. That does this go back to the standard server one too? Nope. That was probably one of the hardest first looks to actually just get recorded. But damn, that game was fun, and I'm hopeful for some of the changes they have planned. Yeah, in the first look for Warren's Story, there were a bunch of people running around and jumping backwards on horses. Keep in mind, Inflictious is, well, I don't want to give away. Time could be an issue, for Inflictious joining the stream. So I have a feeling sometimes he will be available, sometimes he won't. He did a good job on the free-to-play cast, though, didn't he? He did really well. We have another viewer host coming up. I think it's, forgive me if I got the date wrong, but I think it's scheduled for the recording that we do on December 2nd. So the free-to-play cast that will go up that week. that's supposed to be a viewer host as well. As do personally, I'm a fan of sci-fi games. Doesn't mean I think everyone should be a fan of sci-fi. Right. If people prefer fantasy, they should play them. Yeah, I agree. I'm one of those people that crosses both lines, though. I'll play a sci-fi game just as fast as I'll play a fantasy game. And the only first-person shooters that you see me doing first looks for are the squad-based things, like Ghost Recon, because those are the types of shooters that I really like, and I'm not too bad at. I mean, in the first look, I did very well. Spunkify's he's just flat-out better, as far as third-person shooter, first-person shooter, deathmatch, Call of Duty, those types of games. Just flat-out better. He can record a more interesting first look without getting owned every 3 minutes. Speaking, yeah, One Man Wolfpack says, sweet, good to see more community involvement.
I'm glad you're
Speaking
here.
of that, in addition to the more consistent live streaming, which was a feedback from a lot of people that we needed to do it on a more consistent basis, we do have some new shows coming up too, one of which is called Fuse, which is a one-on-one interview show where it's just myself and a gamer. So, could be somebody from the MMO Bomb community, could be, you know, some professional gamer on a League of Legends team, you know, could be game developer. It's just a show all about the gamers. So we'll talk about what games you're playing, what you like, what's going on. If you've got a YouTube channel or a guild you want to plug, we'll certainly give you the opportunity to do that on the show. Where the hell are these blossoms? What the... So the first episode of that should go up this week, actually. It's already recorded and all done, ready for you guys. Yeah, spunkified the word, actually. I don't know if Spunkify's in the stream, because he's got some other things going on. But if he was, I wanted to ask him a question. You brought up the 50,000 first look video, or 50,000 subscribers thank you video. And I love going back and watching that. And it looks like Spunkify is seeing ghosts while he's trying to record that. So I wanted to ask about that, speaking about nervous tics. Oh, excuse me, that's cold. Ugh. Iced tea cures colds. That's probably false, don't...
Have you business with me?
So I figure what we'll do is we'll use Aion this week. We'll come back to Aion in a couple of weeks, and I'll take you through some of the really nifty stuff that they've added to the game. I mean, obviously you can see the fast track server, how it's working. I'm just about to ding level 4, and we've been playing for, what, 15-20 minutes? But when you start reaching, like, level 20, the instances start opening up. And they've put in, like, single-player and... duo groups and 5-man groups. There's dungeons for all different sizes of groups, so I'll show you some of that stuff. We'll boot up one of my clerics that's around 20 and go run something. We'll do a solo run and have some fun. Asdu wants to know, do I play consoles? Yes. I am a ridiculous console and video game collector. Where the hell are these? I have about 33 video game consoles and a little over 3,000 actual titles for them. I've got stuff in box, like right over, I mean, you can't see it right now, but on the shelf behind, or to my right, there is stuff like a Magnavox Odyssey still in the box, and good old that. Lucky my wife's into games, otherwise it would be a problem. It's level 17. I knew it was around 20, Rufinus, first instance. Damina is actually upstairs sleeping. She just got home from nursing school, so she's a little tired. How the hell do you play free-to-play on consoles? You don't a lot yet. Dust 514 coming for the PlayStation 3. That's free-to-play. What's it called? Guys, help me out. Happy Wars for the Xbox 360, free-to-play. Yeah, DCUO, obviously. Final Fantasy 14, yeah. If it ever sees the light of day on PlayStation 3. I assume at some point, you know, it'll be free-to-play. Although, Final Fantasy 11 still isn't free-to-play on the 360 or on the computer.
Was there something you needed?
I think you're going to start seeing it more and more. The problem with MMOs on consoles isn't so much with the PlayStation. You saw DCUO, which, in my opinion, was made for the console and poorly ported over to the computer. But the Xbox, Microsoft has a bunch of regulations and licensing and marketing that they just don't want to. Companies don't want to deal with it.
Bye.
I don't think that's a fair statement. Free-to-play is too fast to run on consoles. I just think it has to be done well. Like I said, I would argue that DCUO is better on the PlayStation 3 than it is on the computer.
Have you business with me?
And that has to do with not the way it's running the game, but just because the controls were designed for a controller. I played Final Fantasy 11 for years on the PlayStation 2 before I ever played it on PC. EverQuest Online Adventures is the same way. I played that for years before I played it on the computer. Oh, no bueno. Wasn't paying attention. No, I don't think it was shitty at all. I loved Final Fantasy 11 on the PS2. And then actually, Final Fantasy 11, I went from the PS2 to the Xbox 360, and then, a long time after that, finally played it on the computer. Oh yeah, EQ is definitely better than EQ Online Adventures. Yeah. Now, Damina played Final Fantasy XI more on the computer, but that's just because we only had one computer at the time, and I was on the PS2, so she just played it on the computer so that we could play together. I got my spell book, baby. Bristlebane, baby! So I'm hopeful for Final Fantasy XIV version 2. Not nearly as hopeful as I was for the initial release. And that's one of those examples where game companies, free-to-play or otherwise, just don't frickin' listen. All of the feedback from the alpha to the beta to everything was, this is not ready, don't do it. And they did it anyway. Stating that consoles are more powerful than PCs. Keep thinking like that. I would agree with you there. I would not ever say that current consoles are more powerful than current PCs. I agree with you. That's just kind of a silly statement. But at the same to the same point, I don't think that because of that disparity, you can't do free-to-play or MMOs on them. You definitely can. It's been done on consoles that were less powerful than this gen. Picks of the Gunner contest. Actually, after the stream today, I'll be recording Ask MMO Bomb. I'm still waiting for picks from one of the two winners. The first winner has already put up a video on YouTube, and he's going to put it in the replies on the videos to the next Ask MMO Bomb that goes up, showing you him unboxing and thanking the website. It was very nice of him to do the video, so look for that in a reply, and then hopefully I'll have pictures for our second winner for the following show. Just not gonna, I don't have them for recording tonight. Yes, Kira, this is definitely one of my, I'm sick of everything else, I'm gonna go back and play Aion, and then I play it like mad for 2 or 3 months, and then probably not for a month, and then come back and play it like crazy. It's definitely one of those for me. Yeah, as do I can see where you're going with that. I kind of agree. Asdu says, no way consoles will ever surpass PCs. Never. Not even PS4, Xbox 720. PCs are better and will always be better, period. I think when you make a statement like that, or you say never, you're automatically opening yourself up to a trolling argument. But there's a certain validity to your argument. Because PCs have the ability, obviously, to be regularly updated or upgraded a piece at a time, where consoles just don't have that. So even if you had a situation where the PS4 was as powerful as the most powerful desktop computer, it would only be so for a very short amount of time, right? Because then PCs would upgrade chips, upgrade graphics cards, and you don't have that constant ability to upgrade on the console front. So I think it's a fair statement. Even if they were on equal footing for one period of time, it would only be about that long. Where are these?
Rohala. Rohala.
That's what I get for trying to answer questions. Yeah. Yep, development time is definitely a consideration there as well. Oculus Rift. No new news to report since we talked about it on the free-to-play cast. You know what, I'm gonna grind a level here real quick. So, yeah, no real news on it. The dev kits are still for sale.
An incorrect target is selected.
Nah, death penalty isn't bad. Yeah, I could. You're right, one man. I could walk over there and get my virtual boy for you. As do, you had me until you said that. Consoles, I don't think will ever die, as far as they don't make them anymore. Because you always have a market where the console is cheaper and people don't want to pay the required money to upkeep one of these bad boys. There's still very, and probably always will be, a large demographic of people that want their entertainment in the living room and not on the computer. Alright, so who has not checked out Path of Exile and would like a beta key? I got one to give out.
That's an invalid target.
Yep. Yep, Kirit. I was just talking a little earlier. I'm actually recording that after the stream today, so it'll be up later this week. Ask MMO Bomb will be up later this week.
Move closer to your target.
Whoops. Alright, one-man Wolfpack, you got yourself a Path of Exile beta key. Coming your way, my friend. Hit me with an email. And after the stream is over, I will send it to you.
That's the wrong target.
Rufinus, there's really no sign-up sheet or anything like that. It's just kind of, you gotta hit us when we're out. I find that even when I'm not playing on Steam, I'm still logged in. So that's always my recommendation, is join the MMO Bomb Steam group. And then when you see either Spunkify or myself on, feel free to just shoot us a message. Even if we're not playing on Steam, we usually have it open.
Move closer to your target. That's the wrong target.
PCs and consoles are at war. Oh. I think there's definitely competition there, but I would argue that Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo certainly don't see it that way. I should really stop trying to answer questions and watch my health and mana. No, my Steam name is not Magical Explosion. But that is the group. Magical Explosion is one of the mods on the MMO Bomb forums. He's the one that created the Steam group. Cunning Linguist. What did I say that in recently for an MMO Bomb video? I thought for sure there were going to be more people that gave me crap about it, but no, not many people did. I said, it was, I don't know what it was, either Parson one, but I definitely said something was a cunning linguist, but I don't remember what first look it was or something. Asdu, you are certainly passionate about your computer gaming, my friend. I like passion. Okay, now let's not die again while we're down here. Whoops. I did not mean to open the marketplace, but the flashing annoyed me. So how's everybody feeling about Age of Wushu now that cash shot details have been released?
That's an invalid target.
Yeah, check out on the site. There's an article about the Age of Wushu cash shop and some of the things in it. I don't know. I'm kind of in the air on that one. They have skills in the cash shop, and they go to great lengths to tell you that the skills are just, you know, visual differences for low-level skills. But there's some other... Yeah, just take a look. It's... I don't know. Where did you find Jessica Brohard? She's cute. She gets that comment a lot. I will pass it on to her that you said such. Jessica actually made videos on her own YouTube channel. She did a gaming review type show. And she also did like a weekly type video for a different website. And then it didn't quite pan out there, and she ended up at at MMO Bomb. She's super cool, by the way, so... Everybody that... I love watching the comments on those videos. It's like, she's not a gamer, she's definitely a gamer. That woman plays more Dota 2, and if you check out her channel, League of Legends right now, she's getting boot camped on that one. She plays more Dota 2 or League of Legends than a lot of people I know that consider themselves hardcore gamers. No, she did not work for the website that should not be named. She worked for a much smaller website, one man. She's not in the Steam group, but you can hit her YouTube channel. I will get that for you. I think it's just Jess Brohard, but I want to be sure. Yep, 2 words. Jess Bro... Oh, see, look, I'm getting you answers, and I wasn't even... Damn it. Yep, it's just Jess Brohard. Dark Chapters, you would have saved me if there wasn't an inherent delay in streaming. Damn it!
An incorrect target. That's an invalid target.
Jess, you owe me whatever the experience penalty is. I'm putting that one on her. That's all her. Yeah, community over life. That's gonna be the title of my next book. I do. I do write books. I'm not published or anything. It's more hobby than anything else. No, I'm not a fan fiction guy or anything like that. Need a thank you in the cover. Yeah, that involves getting published. I don't really have a desire to do that. It's one of those just for me things. Good job, guys. Keep up the good job here. Go ahead, break that up. You're hitting a burlap sack, but it sounds like you're hitting frickin' marble. I'll sit here and read to you. I'll read to you while you work. What's up? Sign of Cain. Hells yeah. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have done this a while ago. I do read, yes. I read an awful lot. In fact, Ask MMO Bomb, I plugged the very first episode. I did like a little review for somebody that asked about some good books and introduced them to a series that is very cool. I don't think I have it nearby to show you guys. Pop Culture and Philosophy is the name of the series. I do like Sign of Cain. That's a cool title. 52nd episode will be live. It's probably going to be 2 hours, One Man Wolfpack. We'll stick to the regular format, except we'll have a few extra news stories or just some back and forth with the community in chat. And most of the hosts will be on camera. Some of them either don't have webcams or are camera shy. So in that case, I'll put a picture of some internet meme that I feel best represents them. We are going to have... Now, this is just tentative, so don't hold me to this list. But it's going to be, obviously, me, Celsius, Brim, Havoc, Kalen, Sajiro, Damina, and Hera. So that's the tentative cast lineup, and we'll kind of rotate people in and out. As do just you. You have your whole trilogy lined up. Have we started writing this trilogy yet? Nice. So, if you've never played this game, basically, this is the starting area, and once you get to level 10, you can ascend and become a Deva and get your wings, so that you can glide in most areas and fly in some areas. This area is pretty, you know, it's a normal MMO type area. Once you start hitting the major city, you know, Pandemonium on our side, the world really, really opens up.
Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala.
I don't know what next week's giveaway is going to be. Today was the Path of Exile beta key, so I'll have to figure out what I want to give away next week.
Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala.
Yes, I'll definitely read it. If you get it published, I will absolutely read it.
Ani Rohala.
Yes, Dark Chapters, the new classes for Aion. That's what we were talking at the top of the stream about. Does the game get updated very often? And we were talking about 4.0. However, I will at least be honest and say that there's another sub-base game that's taking up my time right now that just had an expansion. How many more of these? I need 4.
Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala. Ani Rohala.
That would be Rift, one man.
Ani Rohala.
Storm Legion was yesterday.
Kahafre.
Yeah, it's because I'm spamming the same spell, so he just keeps using the same word. You know what, one man? That's exactly what happened to me too. I bought Rift when it first came out, and I played the hell out of it for about a month. And level cap was 50 at that time. It's now 60 as of yesterday. But I got to about level 41 and then stopped playing. And then I came back to it maybe a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago. I'm still not done with those damn things. Come on. And man, have they just the improvements that they've made. The soul system was always really cool, but I could see how it would be intimidating for maybe a new MMO player or somebody that's just not interested in taking all that research that goes into figuring out what you want to do with the souls. They totally streamlined all that stuff. So that you can just basically tell the game what role you want to fulfill, and it will allocate the soul points for you if you want, and you can deviate from the path at any time. The housing dimension is really cool. Talk about some cool player housing. It's sub-based, so I'm not going to go more into it, but that's definitely one that, if it ever went free to play, which I don't think it will anytime soon, it's definitely one that you need to check out. You can check out Rift Light, which is free to level 20, but that's it. You'll be capped at 20.
Nice day, isn't it?
It is a nice day, thank you.
Was there something you needed? Goodbye. Was there something you needed?
Monday, I think Spunkify is doing PlanetSide 2, Rufness. And then, yeah, Wednesday I'll be doing Loadout. And so if you want to join me in loadout and make life hard on Magicman, you are more than welcome to. It would be nice to have a full room of people matching up in that game. Yeah, I have some reservations about PlanetSide 2 actually being released Tuesday. If I'm being brutally honest, there's parts of the game that I just think aren't ready. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, you're right, one man. It's definitely solid. There's, excuse me. There's just there's a lot going on that I think they could definitely benefit from waiting about a month, even if it was just a month.
Have you business with me?
Alright, that's where we're gonna call it, gang. Almost level 6 in an hour, and I died way more than I ever should. So, if you doubted Fast Track, then you've just seen that you can probably get to about a level 10 within an hour. If you're not trying to answer chat's questions while you're doing it and looking up Jess Brohard's YouTube page. So that's where we're going to call it, gang. Next week, next Wednesday, we're going to do Loadout. Following week, I'm thinking maybe Smite, but don't hold me to that one. That might change. Want to mix it up. Don't want to be doing MMORPGs every week because I do play everything else, even if I'm not good at it. So I don't mind getting my ass kicked for you guys as long as we're having fun. So until next week, gang, you know it by now. Stay safe. I'll see you out on the servers.